Why do you have phone anxiety? Let me tell you why. Because you're naturally shy. You're a natural introvert, just like me. I used to be like this. I'm more reserved. I'm more to myself. I'm more shy. So getting into sales, that didn't mix well. Shy people and sales don't mix well. So I had to get out of my shell, I had to get out of my comfort zone, put myself out there so I can meet the numbers that I'm making today. And I'm going to be showing you how I did that. I'm going to tell you a few tips and tricks on how I became less shy, more bubbly, more myself, and more the real person that I actually want to be, especially in sales. Let's get right into it. My first tip is I want you to ground yourself for a moment. So, remember why you got this job in the first place. Remember how you wanted a change. You wanted to put in the work and get the results. You wanted to try sales out because it's good commission and you were going to grow as a person. So, this is the time where you're going to be growing. Okay, it's going to be hard at the beginning. And if you've been in sales but you still don't meet the numbers you want, you still need to grow more. And sales is a good job, but it does take a lot of work, a lot of mental energy, and a lot of motivation. So it's either your phone anxiety or your paycheck. So you have to do, which one do you want more? Do you want to stay anxious over the phone, or do you want to get that paycheck? So every time your heart starts racing when you're about to make a phone call or when they pick up and you don't know what to say, you freeze up. Remember why you're doing this. So remember your goals, remember your dreams, remember that you need to make money. You're here to make money, and that's your job. And if your job is to come out of your shell and be a little bit of an extrovert for a little bit, or be more talkative or be more confident when you're not already confident, then you have to do that because that's what you get paid to do. So it's going to be your paycheck versus your own insecurities. And that made me realize that I need to really work on myself if I want to make money. If I want to get paid, I have to change and I have to get out of my shell. So that was the very first thing that I had to realize, is that I'm not going to be making sales if I'm going to just be, kind of timid and quiet and not really bubbly over the phone and all that. I had to come to the realization that if I stay like this, I'm probably not going to make a lot of money and I'm going to be missing out on a lot of opportunities. So get that through your head first. Realize that this phone anxiety is putting a big hurdle on your paycheck. So you want to get paid, right? You want to get there. So just, I guess, accepting that is the first step in phone anxiety. And then remembering why you're here, all your goals, write that down, look back at it, put it on your desk somewhere so you can remind yourself why you're doing this and why you need to overcome this barrier. These people do not know you. They don't know you. They don't know where you live. They barely know where you work. They are barely going to remember your name. So these people are complete strangers. Do not let a complete stranger determine your mood or your paycheck. So a lot of the times I would feel scared to call people, or I would feel scared to talk because I was scared of rejection. I was scared that they were going to tell me, stop calling me, or they hang up on me. That feels bad too. And now that I've been in sales for 7 years, I realize that it's okay. It's okay if they say no. They were having a bad day. It's okay. They cuss me out. Okay, that's fine. I'm still getting paid. I'm still getting my money. So if they do hang up on you, then call them again, or move on to the next. So I've gotten into this mentality that sales is like throwing a fish net out into the ocean, and you just lure it in and see what you catch, see what you get. It's not really like a shark that you're chasing one hunt. No, this is more like you're making a bunch of activity, you're doing a bunch of phone calls, and you see what you get back. So that's the same mentality you have to have when you're making phone calls, is that they said no, this person might say yes. So the worst thing that can happen if you call somebody is this. I'm gonna show you, okay? So let's see. Ring, ring, ring. Who's this number calling me? I don't even know. I'm gonna answer it. Hello? Stop calling me. I already told you so many times to stop calling me. Stop calling me, please. and then I go on about my day. That's the worst thing that can happen whenever you make a phone call. So do you realize that after they hang up on you or they tell you whatever they say, nothing else is gonna happen to you? Like, you're fine. You're still you still have a job. You're not fired. You didn't do anything horribly wrong. So I used to get so stressed, or like so like, I don't know, scared of making phone calls, and I didn't even know why. Now I'm like, why do I even get scared? Like, I don't know. But we do that as humans. We're scared because we feel like we're bothering them. We feel like we're annoying them, or we're bombarding them or harassing them. But the truth is, you're just trying to help these people. You're just trying to help them. You're trying to offer your services, and you're trying to see who needs your services and who doesn't. So if they hang up on you, they probably don't need your services right now. If they stay on the phone with you, then they need your help. So go on and help them. And there's going to be obstacles, of course, objections and all that. But how are you ever going to find out if you don't call, if you don't make all these phone calls like you're supposed to? And I used to be the type where if I would be calling out and then somebody would pick up, I would hang up, be like, click, bye, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know, I would get like scared. I would panic a little bit, like, oh my god, they actually answered me, and I would hang up. But now I don't do that. Now I try and give it my all to every phone call that does pick up. So that's what you should be doing. Remember that these people are strangers. They don't care about you. They don't care about your feelings, of course, because they're gonna say rude stuff or hang up on you. But there are potential customers that can potentially make you a lot of money and can make you a good living. So remember that every single phone call that you make is to a potential sale, and that's going to add to your bank account. Being good over the phone is a skill like any other. It can be practiced and you can get better at it. Having phone skills is one of the best things you can do, especially nowadays where everything is virtual, everything is online, everything is over the phone. So having a good voice persona is going to really help you build your sales up. So this is going to take practice though. So how are you going to practice? Well, you're going to want to role play in front of a lot of people. Oh, sorry, that scared me. I thought it was a big animal. Oh my goodness, I'm over here risking my life for you so you can have a pretty background. Oh my goodness, that was scary. But where was I? That shocked me. The only way you're gonna get better is by role playing. So my agency, we role play sometimes, and that helps me keep my phone skills up. But if you don't have people to role play, you can role play with yourself, or you can just read off a script and practice on your own what they're gonna say. But I recommend you get at least one person where you can role play, and you can practice your comebacks with them. So write down scripts of something that would sound like your words, and how you would introduce yourself, and how you would go through a sales call with somebody. Write that down and then practice it with somebody. So have them be the customer and you're the agent. And that's really, really going to help you with being more confident and being better over the phone. And if you work at an agency and they don't do role play, what are y'all doing? Because every agency should be doing role play, because it's not only builds confidence and stuff, but whenever you talk amongst your coworkers, you kind of feel more comfortable with them, so you don't feel as anxious talking to people over the phone in the office. Because I've been in offices where it's dead silent and I'm the only one talking, and I feel like a little bit shy. I'm like, oh, I'm the only one talking, and it's so quiet, and I feel a little scared. I feel like a little scared to talk. But if you are role playing with your coworkers, then y'all can feel more comfortable with each other. Y'all can, feel more laid back when you're the only one talking, or when there's like a little bit of y'all in the office. Because I know phone anxiety comes from being afraid of being judged. You're afraid that your coworkers are going to judge you, or that somebody listening to your phone call recording, like your manager, your boss, is going to judge you. So, you want to role play with your coworkers and be comfortable around them, and be comfortable being heard over the phone. Because sometimes whenever my boss would play my recordings on the meetings, that would that made me panic, because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna hear my voice. I hate hearing my voice. I hate hearing how I sound. But that's the only way we're gonna get better. So yeah, role play. And that's all I have for you for today. Those are all my tricks that I have for today, all my tips. I want to thank you so much for watching my video. If you stay to the end, that means a lot to me. Thank you, because YouTube actually penalizes me as a small YouTuber if you click away from my video or if you skip through it and you don't watch it to the end. So if you stayed and watched the whole video, thank you so much. You're really supporting me. I'm really trying it out here. I'm trying to, be a little influencer or whatever, but I'm going to be posting more insurance related content and sales related content because that's what I do best. So I'm going to be posting more of that. So subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you can be notified. Ooh, I feel so like I feel so influencer like whenever I say that. Hit that bell, hit that like button, leave a comment. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, do all that. Oh, there's a bug. Oh my god, there's so many bugs out here. Anyway, yes, so thank you for watching, and I really hope God blesses you with a really good month. And well, I know he's gonna bless you with a good month, and God bless you in the future months. I hope that you make a lot of sales and that these videos help you. Thank you, and bye.